You know, the officials and the media will take all the time in the world to assure people that the world's not coming to an end, and call doomsdayers and people like that crazy. But they don't really show any love for those of us who are just recognizing that something's wrong, and we're asking questions.
For example, on one of these multi-day lulls in the action on space ops, when Leonid Elenin isn't putting information out there for the world, how about he takes 2 minutes with a webcam or even a smartphone? Just point the camera at your face and say, "Hi, I'm Leonid Elenin. I know that my name means a meteor shower that occurs in November, bringing an extinction-level event to the people and involving a goddess priestess from the stars. And yes, I know that the comet that bears my name, which I found, will be here shortly before that, and perhaps Earth will be going through its debris tail, causing a meteor shower or at least shooting stars in November. I don't know what to tell you. It's a crazy coincidence. And I know that Comet Elenin is coming from Leo. And my name is Leonid. And I know that the movie Deep Impact follows this exactly. And NASA kicked off the Deep Impact project that same year, which hit a comet with a projectile. I don't know what to tell you, folks. It's just a whole bunch of coincidences, but I'm a real guy, a normal guy, just like you. You know, all we see with the debunkers is regurgitation of the information that we seek to debunk ourselves, or at least prove somewhat inaccurate, if not intentionally, through these coincidences. How you can use that same information and try to debunk the theories is flawed logic. We're using these coincidences to say, hey, look, these numbers you have down here below the orbital diagram, and some of the things that, some of the tracks that are on, well, if they're accurate, then this is one of the greatest cosmic coincidences of all time. And then they're coming right back and saying, okay, no, here, see, look, you see these numbers here? That's why you're wrong. Our whole point was that they were wrong in the first place. We've yet to hear anybody address the coincidences. And we've yet to be addressed by Leonid Elenin. You think he hasn't heard the whole breadth of this? You think that he hasn't heard about what people are saying of his name? Why wouldn't he just take 2 minutes? So much time and effort is spent trying to debunk this. And believe it or not, proof of our safety in the future would come very, very welcomely as news to us. But it seems that the only thing that folks are trying to talk about is the doomsayers. The people who will say, this is the date, this is the end of the world, forgetting that that little book to which they cling to says that they will not know the hour or the day.
We'd like to switch gears here if we could, and talk about something that has really bothered us over the last few weeks, and that is the infighting between so many YouTubers. The things that you are saying to each other, it really has no place in what we're doing. Remember that fine line between dissent and hatefulness. I can't wait till you all realize that it doesn't matter if you think every last word of the Bible is true. It doesn't matter if you think that there is no God and that HARP is doing all of this. It doesn't matter if you think Nibiru will be here, perhaps already on our doorstep. It doesn't matter what you think is happening, because we're talking to all of you. We converse with all of you, and you are all doing the same things. You are all preparing. You are all waking up. You are all using your eyes for the first time. You have food. You have water. You are trying to help other people. You're developing a plan. You're being level-headed about a lot of this, even if some of your beliefs are unorthodox or on the verge of what many here on YouTube would call crazy. We cannot wait until you realize just how much you all have in common, and just how little you have in common with some of the people who are closest to you in your lives. This is one of the reasons why we say that just because the mainstream media is wrought with lies and, if not misinformation, gross omissions, because you need to understand what's going through the minds of your family members and your friends. You need to understand the construct that you are living in. Last but not least, folks, we have to apologize for not giving you what you deserve, and that is everything we could possibly give you yesterday. We saw the CME, jumped the gun and got it out there as quickly as we possibly could. We didn't even see the second half of the CME or check the SDO AIA to see if you could see it coming off the back edge, but you can, and we'll leave you guys with those. Enjoy. Be safe.